MONGIL Stardive just had their recent video talking about the future of the game, and there's some pretty neat things that I would like to talk about. First, I didn't make a video talking about the previous one, but to summarize that, they didn't really mention much. They mentioned that they were going to rework how ascending and leveling up characters was going to be like, because in the previous beta, it was extremely expensive to just max out a character. It was extremely expensive. There's no way you can do that on a month-to-month basis. They did mention about fonts, and that's actually kind of neat. I kind of wish more gacha games would do that. So now, if you're on mobile, you can change the font for it to be bigger in case your phone's too small, which is really neat. There was also photo mode. I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll see when it releases. Okay, that is enough of the previous video. Let's get right into this one because this one has, I think, a little bit more to offer. First thing I would like to talk about, it's probably the introduction of Naxxon. Naxxon is a region that's kind of more like for shrine maidens, which is really nice. It's pretty different than the previous locations that we had in the second CVT. It's really nice, and I get to see more, isekai looking areas instead of more realistic based out of real life areas. I think that would be nice. They mentioned that there was going to be skins for the game, which I think it's always an excellent choice. Always an excellent choice for characters to have skins. I hope they're special effect skins so that it changes their looks and maybe their attacks. Maybe not too much by their attacks, but enough for you to like recognize things. So I hope that skins work really well in this game. This could mean that the gacha system could be better, but we don't know yet. Don't want to say anything confirmed until the release of the game is out and we're already all playing. We'll see how all of it goes. They mentioned how they want to bring back some of the old characters. If you guys don't know, MONGIL Stardive is technically the second game of the series, but the first one was not actually called MONGIL Stardive or MONGIL at all, and it never released globally. It was only, I think, Korean and Chinese. So they want to bring some of the new characters. And if you are interested, over on their Twitter, they actually have the post so you can vote for whoever you choose of their selected characters that they're going to be featuring on this game later on. I don't know how long, I don't know how far from development the game is, but this is kind of nice that we get to vote on who we want. Honestly, I think I want Ruby, and she's not from this list. I won't lie to you guys, I kind of like the sound of the Monster Link system being changed a little bit. Now we can have up to 3 Monster Links equipped, which is so nice. It is so nice. That is going to be so many perks, so many traits. If you guys don't know, traits are what the Monster Links provide. Traits are not your WUA gear. Gear is something else in this game. Gear is your gear that you get from dungeons, and you can also farm for gear to craft better ones, which is really nice that you can craft it. But Monster Links here, you're supposed to collect Monster Links and then you can fuse them together like in Pokemon or Monster Hunter stories, and you can fuse their traits to have better, so a monster has better traits. And now we're able to equip 3 Monster Links, meaning we'll probably have like 15 traits, which should be making the game a lot easier or a lot more balanced, depending on how hard the game will be when the game releases. They've also mentioned that there's a mutant system chart, so players don't have to memorize recipes. It's also for beforehand. So when you're mutating, there's special mutations where you will unlock a special monster, but you have to remember which combinations do what. And it's kind of easy to tell. There's usually like a red symbol on them. However, I think I have an issue with knowing what combinations there is beforehand. I think I would like it if it didn't tell me beforehand. I would like to just kind of, I mean, the game's already telling you, oh, this red icon on this slime combines with, I don't know, a wolf, but the wolf also has like a red dot or something, and that ends up mixing the mutated monster, and it's a brand new monster. So I would like that element to discovery to be kept. I don't think I would like it to know beforehand. I think this formula of mutating, the mix of mutating a monster, it's an element of discovery that I kind of liked, and so I wouldn't really want it to go away. And now it's kind of going away because of it already tells you beforehand. It would be nice if it told me after I already cleared the mix-up, then I don't have to memorize it. I think that would be a better system for it. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. There's also an auto system function and some other quality of life features. There's going to be affinity quests. Those are going to be your, essentially your character quests, where you get to know the characters more instead of just getting to know them just from the main story themselves, which is kind of neat. You know, I feel like every one of these games should have a character backstory that you can't really see in the main story, so the main story remains the main story. Back in CBT2, there wasn't really any endgame content. The only endgame content we had was Conquest, and that's like weekly bosses, but you fight them daily. If you would like to know more, I go through it more in my previous MONGIL Stardive video. But besides that, the only other thing you did was run around and kill monsters to farm for gear so you can get better gear and or craft better gear. But now they introduced a mode called Rift, and this is your basic, you know, roguelike mode that Star Rail has, that WoWa has. Honestly, I like WoWa's, but I like the first version of it the most. So this is pretty much what that is, and you can do some crazy stuff, which should be really awesome. And I really did like the mode in WoWa. I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty much that one. That one was really nice. There's also going to be legendary monsters. It's a content that is not yet brought up too much or at all during this portion of the video, but we should be finding them maybe through exploration, which is going to be really neat, since I really like just running around and clearing the areas. The release date has not really been announced yet. It's still said that it's in the first quarter of next year, which should be really soon. So before you know it, we'll pretty much have everything. So before you know it, we'll pretty much have the game in our hands, and we'll be playing it, you know, whether it's on mobile or you're on PC, it don't matter. We'll be playing it soon enough. A little more patience, we'll be there soon enough. And I think that's about it. Again, they don't really say much, but I think this is the one that provided the most out of the two videos. So I'm kind of glad that I waited on making this video to make pretty much both of the videos in one, because this one was actually kind of fruitful and actually provided more things for the game and what to look forward to. And honestly, this is much better, right? Like, I played CBT2 and it was nice, but it didn't feel finished. It still felt like it was missing things. And now I'm glad it got delayed. I'm starting to see the results of the delay, and it sounds like the game is just in much better shape in general. So I'm glad it got delayed. They also showed a trailer right at the end, and I gotta say, I don't know if they worked on their characters, because Mina looks so much better. She's one of my favorite characters, but my main one is Flare. But Mina is so nice. Like, she looks so much better in that cutscene, from my opinion. And the thing is, we've already had cutscenes before. She didn't look that way. There's something that they did to her. There's no way they didn't change her. She looks different, but she looks so much better. I'm sorry, I can't stop. Mina looks good, and I'm glad she looks the best now. She looks so good. They did not mention anything about a release date. They did not mention anything about reworking the quest system or the hunter quest system. Actually, don't remember what it was called, but they didn't mention anything about that. So we'll see how that shapes up when the game comes out. And I think that about wraps up this video. Are you guys going to give this game a try? Are you guys waiting for something else? Are you guys curious about the game? I can probably answer most questions in the comments below. So please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to know more about Mongil Star Live and other gacha games, and not just gacha games, but other games too. I am currently playing Code Vein in anticipation for Code Vein 2, and I am working on a Trials of Mana video as I recently just finished the game, and I can't wait to talk about that game with you guys. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.
I've had enough of you.